Hey, it's Sebastian from the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I have the pleasure to be joined by
Hello.
Jonas from REXORIA, guitar player and bass player.
And this is Frida, and I'm the singer and songwriter together with Jonas.
Awesome. I got your album sent to me just before Christmas, so I've been listening to it shed loads over Christmas and now into the new year. It's absolutely epic.
Thank you.
Are you getting really impatient though, waiting for its release in February? Because it's a while off yet, isn't it?
Yeah, we right now are so eager to, get the release out, because not only you, but a lot of friends and everyone we know, like, can it be released now? We just want to know the song. So it's kind of hard to just, keep it to ourselves for the moment.
It's a month tomorrow, isn't it? It gets released on the 3rd, is that right?
February 3rd. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Are you going to be releasing any more tracks before release date?
Yeah, this Friday, January 6th, we will release the next single, Light Up the Sky. And it's together with the music video. And the music video is produced by Ove Lingvall. He has produced the videos for, Sabaton and Swedish band Nordman, and pretty big bands in different kind of styles. So it's really good.
So would you guys be having a release party? And if you do, would you do a live stream?
Yeah, Jonas, what are we going to talk about this?
we have talked about it, but we haven't a really good solution so far. So probably it will be a delayed release party, sadly. But yeah, we are trying to find something good. But we have nothing determined yet, so we will see. But it will be a delayed release party.
We're working right now on finding a bigger tour or something this spring, together with maybe another bigger band I support or something like that. So when we get that done, maybe we can, put it together before we head away, or what we're gonna be. But we have nothing booked yet. But hopefully we'll have some shows to release this album.
Brilliant. So can you tell me the idea then behind the cool album cover, and what formats is the album getting released on? Is it vinyl? Is it CD?
It's both CD and vinyls. There are actually 2 different editions of the vinyl. One ordinary black, but also one purple splat vinyl, and it's limited to just 300 pieces. So yeah, I think it's for us it's very, very fun to release an album with a vinyl which is very limited, and but to get, if you are not there and buy it very quickly, it can be sold out and so on. So it's very, very nice to have something like that. Also, but also, as I said, CD as well, and also in Spotify, YouTube, everywhere in digital stores.
Awesome. So what about the actual album cover? Did you have a lot of input into the design for that?
We had an idea that it should be very kind of futuristic and very modern cover.
But we still wanted to keep, kind of the older days to influence, because as you probably know, the previous albums have been more 80s kind of hard rock style, and in both the looks and the sound. So we still wanted to keep parts of that, because we have some influences, but we wanted to step, into the future with the music, and with both the visual and the musical parts. So we think that we managed to do that, because that's why we also put the name Imperial Dawn. It's like, it's a new day rising, and we wanted to incorporate that into the visual as well.
So I understand you've got a major big fan base in Germany and obviously Sweden itself. I hope then to even get into the UK at some stage this year now, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't played in UK yet.
Have you not?
No.
Actually, we haven't.
I don't know if we have so many fans there or anything. We haven't talked with so many magazines, so we don't really know. Right. But of course, we would like to come and play there, but we don't know if it's is it harder to come and play there now with, you know, once and Brexit?
Seems to be with the Brexit thing. Yeah, apparently it's a struggle to get in over the border, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, I think, at the moment.
Okay.
I'm one of these people that voted for Brexit. I wish I hadn't, because I think it's just screwed our country up big style. It's big problems there. So a lot of bands are struggling to get over, and if they do get over, they seem to play London, not any further into the country, which is a bit of a shame, really. But yeah. Well, hopefully though,
we maybe can put something together if we get a tour. Maybe there's some stops.
That'd be good.
So because it would be awesome to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. So have you got anything sort of scheduled then, tour festival wise? You sort of said you haven't quite yet, have you, for the year?
No, we're not have anything planned because we're right now, you know, in the applying stage of the festivals and everything. Since we're a smaller band, we know we don't get called up like the bigger ones, because we have to go and apply and do all the stuff like that, and then all those are, you know, open right now. So right now we're waiting for the application to have their final date, and then we'll see if we manage to get some slots on the festivals.
Okay, well, Sweden has a mega. I mean, most of the bands I interview are from Sweden over the years, metal and hard rock. It has a fantastic sort of scene over there. But if you could choose 3 Swedish bands to go on tour with, who would be your ultimate tour buddies? That's be Sweden.
Jonas, what's yours and what's mine?
Yeah, I guess I would have said Sabaton, because they are like the biggest Swedish band you can find, and we play quite similar music. So I would say Sabaton with any doubt.
For me, I must say Sabaton as well, but I still have a lot of love for, you know, bands like Amaranthi and Dynasty also, even if they're a bit smaller, but I think they are really, really good match for us. But if we can dream, of course, Sabaton is what would be nice, but it's pretty high up there right now, so maybe a few years ahead.
Have you applied for their festival? They hold, I think they hold it every year, don't they? The Sabaton Festival. That might be worth trying to get on.
Sabaton open air.
This year, 2023, it's closed for some reason. But otherwise, we would have tried to apply and play there, because we have some contacts there as well. So it's a shame that they are not going to have that festival this year. Otherwise, it would have been a very good festival for us to play at. I think it's
because we, you know, not only that it's a good festival, but we have some contacts both in the manager group of Sabaton, and we know with Bloodbound, who's friends with them. We went on tour with them, so we have like connections from all kind of parts there. So it would be really nice to, you know, not only to meet the fans, but also to meet the other bands we have joined before and know since earlier tours we've been to.
Going back to the album, where did you draw your inspirations and ideas from for the songs? And were the ideas coming from what's going on in the world today?
I mean, we were this time, compared to the other 2 albums. Now we decided, okay, now we're gonna sit more down together, Frida and I, and doing it from scratch. Maybe of course we had a few ideas each, but we were sitting down writing the complete song together in a way that we haven't done before. We have more been working in 2 different studios, more or less. So we said, okay, now we're gonna try this to maybe we can make it even better than the last album, because we thought that the potential actually were there. So we said, okay, we tried this for a few songs to do it together, and it turned out really, really good. What we think. So I think it was on that track we realized, okay, this is it. This is how we're gonna do it. So, and I don't really know what the all inspiration came from. It just came there. In the beginning, we had a quite fast tempo. Also, we were writing a lot of songs very early in the writing process. Then it took much longer to do all the arrangement around it with all the instruments and so on. But yeah, that's my view of it. Frida, maybe you can add something.
Yeah, as Jonas said, we started up with building the songs in a different way than we have before, and it turned out that we, you know, could put in the details right away instead of, you know, Jonas making half part of the song and I'm making half part, and then it's too massive to start to, you know, dig in. We could just, you know, in every line, like, no, not that tone, then instead put a guitar there, you know, everything we could, you know, puzzle together. Yeah. And it worked out really good, but I don't think we found exactly what we wanted, and until we said that we wanted bass more keyboards in the music than we had before, to, you know, revelate and lift up the music. And we had 3 songs as a demo in the beginning, and then we talked to Edvin in Metalite, asking him to maybe, you know, help us out a bit to see if he could do something with the song with the keyboard. And when we got those back, I think both of me and Jonas was like, okay, this is what we have been missing, you know, this is the part that has been, you know, putting it the extra touch that we wanted. And from there it's kind of like run with it. So we went from, you know, having kind of more, as I said before, 80s kind of style band as influences to more, you know, modern bands like Metalite, but not only Metalite, you know, as Jonas said, more Sabaton, This Day and stuff like that. Yeah. I believe that we just it just clicked when the keyboards went on. We were like, okay, now we know how we're gonna work with this.
Brilliant. Okay, so what would you say is the most important thing for the band right now?
I think I would say I actually have 2 things. So, but for me and in the band, it's just having us on some kind of very good Spotify list, but also finding a really good tour. That is like what I think it's the most important for the band.
Brilliant.
I totally agree. It's like to be on. I really don't like to, you know, push up Spotify so much. I don't like the power they have, really. You know, that good music can just, you know, disappear because you don't have on their lists, and it's just so few people who have the power to, you know, select which bands are really coming forward these days. And I'm not really happy about that, but as you said, it is important, and you have to kind of play the game. So to be on a list, it would help us a lot to come forward and get spread around, but also head out on a tour so we really can meet the fans again, because it's been too long right now.
When was the last time you played live then, or went on tour? What was the last tour?
Last tour. What was it? A tour with Freedom Call?
It was just 2 gigs with Freedom Call 2019, when we just had released Icebreaker half the year before, and then we just had 1 gig on a festival here in a local place here in September last year. So yeah, it's not much.
Yeah,
must be itching to get back out there then. Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the only thing is thinking about, like, you know, that the final touch right now of the album, just get the tour, you know, to get out and sell the music and meet the fans, and everything there would be awesome.
Absolutely. Okay, and so if you could do a cover of any song, which one would it be and why?
Jonas don't want us to do covers.
Okay.
Do you have any idea, Frida?
No, it's pretty hard.
Subject than I am.
Since we have, like, you know, focused so much on our own songs, you don't really. And it's kind of hard, because if we want to do a cover, you don't really want to do a cover of a band similar to you. It's like it will be too close. So you would just like go ahead and do a pop song or country song or something like that. But no, I'm I can't say really the song.
Right. I'll change that question a little bit then. Okay, so is there a song written by someone else that you wish you had written then?
Yeah. Sacrament of Sin with Powerwolf. I really dig that one. So that one I would, because that is like one song I really thought, why didn't I write this one?
Right. Can you give me 4 words to describe your band?
4 words.
4 words. I think, Frida, we are agreed if we say melodic.
Yeah. Right now, energetic, I think.
Yeah. Fast. Or maybe that's the same word you...
Yeah. Hopefully a bit innovative. Like a bit, trying to match some kind of new sound.
And,
I don't really know the word in English, but when you do just, even if you have a lot of...
If you are having hard times, you always hit the rock all the time.
Everything is going against you, but you're still like pulling through. I don't know the word in English, but you just keep going even if it's getting really hard. I think we have
motivation sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Drive and motivation.
Yeah, cool. All right, so we're nearly finished with you. So it's just 5 questions now, either or either. So the first one is meatballs or beer?
Meatballs or beer?
Yeah.
Beer. That's the easy one.
Next one. Small intimate gig or festival?
Festival.
Cool. Vinyl or digital?
Vinyl.
Digital.
Okay. Next one. Are you saints or sinners?
Sinners.
Yeah. Sinner.
Right. Okay. And the final one is ABBA or Hammerfall?
Hammerfall.
Ooh.
I love Hammerfall, but I really like ABBA too, because
I really don't like ABBA. It's like they are so overrated. Seriously. They did some good songs in the 70s. Okay, get over it.
Couldn't agree more. All right. I want to thank you so much for your time today. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
We really hope that they will, first of all, remember us after these years and pick up the music, and that they really want to buy the vinyl, because it's both looking really cool and hopefully they like the sound, and that we will meet everyone out on the road soon again.